On Saturday, August 31st, there will be a midday special at 4 p.m. on the ACC network. Cross-divisional foes Boston College and Virginia Tech will meet up in what could be a huge game for the ACC races. Who has the edge here? Where are the advantages? Who is going to win? Time to dig into this one and see what we can find. Well, Ray, you don't have to do too much digging if you're looking for Virginia Tech wins. There were only 6 of them in total. Let's break that down really quick. They got absolutely throttled by Pitt, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, and Miami. Embarrassing. They lost 35-31 to Cincinnati of all teams in the Military Bowl. Disgraceful. They were upset at Old Dominion by a team whose mascot I can't even name off the top of my dome. Pathetic. And of course they lost to us, which shouldn't be much of a surprise, but comes as a precursor for this one. On our end, we have Steve Adazio, heading into his 7th year as head ball coach and really starting to gain some momentum here. It's beginning to feel like we have direction in mass. Obviously, AJ Dillon will be our key attraction, hopefully this time all season long. Dealing with an injury last year, he still went for 1,108 yards, 4.9 yards per carry, and 10 touchdowns. This after an amazing 2017 that really displayed what he can do when he's healthy. That season, he had 1,589 yards, 5.3 yards per carry, and 14 touchdowns. Yeah, but against Clemson, he had 16 carries for 39 yards. That's only 2.44 yards per carry. I guess he only racks up his big numbers against subpar competition. Even against us, he only went for 96 yards on 24 carries. That's below his average. And that's against a Virginia Tech team that, as you already played into my hands, was kind of disappointing. This year's a new year. We have Justin Fuente heading into his 4th year, and of course this is the time where his recruits really start to see the field. We're all, of course, very stoked for that. Our linebacking core should be stellar this year. Dax Hollifield, Rashard Ashby, Dylan Rivers, and Keyshawn Artis all got some experience under their belts last season. We also have a very deep wide receiver group. Too many to name, honestly. And Ryan Willis, the ex-transfer from Kansas, played extremely well after the injury of Josh Jackson early in the season. He returns as a 5th-year senior. That means he's mature and ready to rock. Last year, he had 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, a 58.5% completion percentage, and 2,716 yards by air. He's earned the nod over Quentin Patterson and Hendon Hooker, who are very, very legit, but still pretty raw. Ryan Willis? That dude thinks he can fit the ball anywhere against anyone at any time, and he can't. He's an accident waiting to happen. Threw a costly one against Cincinnati in that bowl game. Case in point. Now you guys say that you're on the up and up, but Fuente's record over time proves otherwise. 10-4 in year 1? Great. 9-4 in year 2? Slightly worse, but still good. But last year, as I mentioned, 6-7. By my analysis, that means that things are going downhill and that Fuente can only win with Beamer's bodies. On top of that, you guys are pretty weak at the running back position. I'm guessing it's going to be Deshaun McCleese. Doesn't worry me at all. Expect his numbers to be the polar opposite of Dillon's in this one. Here's real improvement. Us at 7-3 last year when we played Clemson at home with a chance to take the division lead and possibly win it. Then us being up 7-3 in that game before we lost our starting quarterback, Anthony Brown. Who knows what could have happened had Brown not been injured? With 20 touchdowns and 9 interceptions last season and over 2,000 yards throwing the ball, he was much more than serviceable. Then Perry comes in and throws for just 98 yards on 12 completions. But that's all in the past now. Now we have Brown back, Dillon is back, Tate Haynes returns and will be ready for a breakout season at defensive back, and opposite of him is Jason Maitre, who should also have a productive season. As always, that BC defense will be tough to score on or even move the ball against. Yeah, but it's slowly starting to show some cracks over the years after Don Brown left you guys for Michigan as their defensive coordinator. And look at everyone you lost. You lost Will Harris, who is absolutely huge for you guys in the secondary, Zach Allen, a very good defensive end, Hamp Cheevers, Lucas Dennis, a lot missing from a very good Boston College defense last year. Most notably, left guard Chris Lindstrom was drafted 14th overall by the Atlanta Falcons. When a BC player goes 14th overall, he must have been pretty legit. I think you guys are going to miss him dearly. I just think the Eagles lost too much to the NFL last season, and you guys don't necessarily have the recruiting prowess to reload. That's just an opinion, but it's a very good one. Nah. It's an opinion and should be treated as such. Like I said, 7-5 last year and up early against Boise State in our bowl game after an AJ Dillon touchdown run. Then of course that bowl game was canceled. Funny thing is, it was the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. Serve Pro, as you may know, has the slogan, like it never happened. Ironic, I know. But I digress. We are truly getting things headed in the right direction, and by my take, You guys are not. We won last year 31-21 at your place, and this year we have you at home at Alumni Stadium. That place will be absolute mayhem, and the crowd will be fired up for an in-conference matchup right away. I wish you luck, but I don't think all the luck in the world is going to help you in this one. Fly, Eagles, fly. Well, brother, in Blacksburg, we do the majority of our talking after the game and when there's a green W in the column. Which I'm not gloating or anything like that, but I fully predict will be the case this time. And I hope you'll revisit this video when that takes place. Let's go, Hokies! So there you have it. The Hokies have made their case, and so too have the Eagles. Who do you have in this one, and what will be the score? Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at LegoOnFuego. I'll be starting an ESPN Pick'em page. Can you outpick me? I don't think so. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be talking college football all season long. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that thumbs down button twice if you really hated it. I'm out for now, but I'll be back soon. Don't you worry.